Hey, good afternoon, guys. We're just getting ready for our third feeding here on the farm. We got some cows coming in, heifers, so we got a full barn here at the moment. I want to show you that we did finish up the ag bag. Got a little high wind here today, so I don't know why I'm out of breath. I'm going to sit down here a little bit, try to get this in 10 minutes. There was absolutely no waste in that first bag. That was 100 ton. That was chopped in August. End of August. Videos, go back, check them out. My topic here is, I try to keep it positive. Fake farmers. Now I'm going to start with the positive side. I have quite a few young guys that contact me on how we run our operation, what for feed we use, and they would like to start raising calves. Yeah, I'll win here a little bit. And so I try to explain to them and do my best, but then we got these fake farmers come on and say there's no way you can feed that much feed, but they don't know the actual numbers on the farm. Yes, we can. I have videos of the 2 100-foot bags of barley, the corn silage, and there's a lot more feed you don't even get to see it goes up. But anyway, I appreciate comments, but not from fake farmers. To tell me my numbers don't hold out. Well, that's fine, but then there's the guys that contact me, answers and questions, and on the steer barn, they'd like to build a steer barn just like that one. And there's a guy that's going to do that, and he's going to send me pictures, and I'm going to be able to put them in a video. It's not going to be as big as mine, but he's going to build one like mine. So that was pretty impressive to get contacted by a guy that's getting ready to build, and I think he's on his way building now. I said, if you just keep me updated on your process, I'd be really interested to see it come together. Now I got some calves up there want water, so I'm going to go and get them water, but we'll come back to this spot. Less wind. So hang on here a minute. Got a lot of nice calves out here. Now what I want to get at here is to these guys that are fake farmers. Does it really matter how many tons of feed I feed? Does it really matter what I do? If you don't like it, don't watch it. But I mean, you're not going to figure my numbers out because I have a proven system that works on our operation. And you don't change it. It might not work for everybody, and I mentioned that before. So when something works, you see calves up there getting some water now, you don't change it. We go through a lot of feed. Now, I got my check today from my sale of a trailer load. Average weight was 750 to 822 was the highest weight on the animals. So I was very impressed on the weights. I said between 750 and 800 are the highest weights, and that was quite a few. Came in at 822. So very impressed. No scales here on the farm. Everything's done by guessing. Second of all, average price. $1.15 to $1.24. Now, that was impressive. Now we did send them out of here. We bet them hard. We spent a lot of money in bedding. But that bedding goes back on the fields for fertilizer. So I don't know how you actually say it's a loss or because you're spending extra money. Mulch, we go through a lot of mulch hay here. That's on top of that big tonnage of feed that we went through so far this year. Clean cattle will always pay top dollar. at any sale barn. When they're black, nice and shiny, top dollar. They know they were taken care of. Now, I get criticized on keeping things clean and doing my best, but it always pays in the long run. I can't stand a messy farm. I don't like a muddy farm. I like things scraped up, uniform, clean, because I'm doing all of this labor, and if stuff gets tough, you know, I lost a lot of stuff this year. I lost my tobacco crop. But at the same time, I didn't give up and cut corners on raising beef and cutting back my feed and everything else. No, I didn't change. I just kept going. So, very happy. Now, I'll tell you a little story here. I sent one and I stuck it in my son's name. And then he didn't see it yet. He didn't get home yet. And he said to me last night, he said, "Dad, this is going to be my very first check ever in life." And I seen the number on the check. Very impressive. And wait till he gets home. I wish he would tell you the story. He might tell you the story on his very first check. So the farmer's son got his very first check today. He does have his own checking account. So I just want to show him hard work pays off. If you know how many tons of mulch hay we fed, that's not figured in the good feed. That's extra feed, extra fiber, bedding material. I had a guy contact me this morning, and he wants my ingredients for my supplement in the bin that we feed Holsteins. He said he's getting ready to start feeding Holsteins, or he is feeding Holsteins, and that's our job, to help out other guys that want to farm. And YouTube was kind of a thing to share our story, yet I didn't have it all figured out. There was a lot of things that wasn't going right, but I just keep changing my ingredients. I had guys come in and tell me just feed them all shell corn and be done with it. And that's not the answer for my operation. My goal was to get them to the 750, 800 weight and let them go on a feedlot and let them do that, because that's where you're going to spend the most amount of money to finish them off. Because you're going to have a high, it's not Angus now, I'm talking about Holsteins, a high energy fat diet with a high supplement. So I didn't open a new bag up yet. If you guys want to guess, I might do a video which one tonight, maybe a live stream, which one I'm going to open, and leave your comments in this video. I'm trying to keep them positive, because there's so many of you great guys out there, and we had so many great visitors to the farm already. And I mean, the bags are not gonna lie. They're a ton of foot. This one's gone. It's gone. I didn't sell it. It's gone. So now the next plan is to shell corn. Now this is where we're gonna try to decide which way we want to go. Grind it and put it in the bag, or roast it and put it in the bag. So either way, you guys will see something that's going to happen that, you know, never we did here on the farm before. So we're going to do a 150-foot bag, and start down there at that end, move those bales, and come right alongside that bag, and put a 150-footer or a 200-footer in here of ground corn or roasted, rolled corn. So we have a roaster in the area that can back in here, and we just unload in the roaster and he fills the bag. It's not the cheapest thing to do, but at the same time, drying corn, everything else, and try to finish some of our Holsteins on that program. And I'm just trying something. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. So we got coming on the 10 minutes here. Guys, don't try to figure the operation out. If you want to know something, ask a legit question. Don't try to make it look like I'm trying to hide my feed numbers. we feed a lot of feed. I try to put my truckloads of feed that come in there, 9 ton at a time, and that's not cheap. But the moral of the story is, we sent some nice animals out, and we came out very, very well. I'm trying to keep out of the wind. So, I'm going to end this video. Don't get offended by it if you're one of the guys who left one of the smart questions, or just went out and made it sound like I'm making it up. Just run your operation. And I asked them if they make a video so we can learn from them, and they said they don't have time. Well, I make time because I want other guys to learn. And feeding cattle is not cheap in any way or form, but happy cattle will always pay the bills. Alright guys, I have another video coming out, and I'm gonna probably do that one a little later here, so we'll talk to you later.